Alright, it's that time again. You know it, you love it, you can't wait to see it. It's NPCC. And I just have to play this some more. The SOMNIUM Files, nirvanA Initiative. And this game, no game has had me hooked in such a while as this. I gotta see what happens. I want the answers, damn it. I gotta have it. But it's keeping me guessing. I can't figure it out. Wait, I'm not doing around saving. Manual save. Yep, the manual. Maybe we'll get some more
The ultimate
answers.
dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality.
Yeah,
He's
let's
willing
let
to
the
lie about
pervert,
one thing.
doctor.
He's willing to lie about everything.
Okay then, let's begin.
The experiment worked. Happy
Pervert
September.
scientist.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation.
I feel
Going
calm when I'm
crazy.
around nature.
Exhibitionist. Alright, last I left off. She recreated the crime scene. Okay, I just gotta analyze everything.
I wonder how deep this sign is embedded.
What do we do at times like these?
Right, the X-ray.
1 second. There we go. Make sure I didn't mess anything up there. Now, how do I use...
Wow, I can switch to X-ray mode too.
That's because I've gathered all data from the scene.
What's this? There's something inside the body.
Three things catch my attention. First, a mixture of potassium chlorate, sulfur, and red phosphorus. This is probably a fire starter. It would ignite very easily.
So that explains the combustion.
The fuse is coiled up and extends from there. By the way, the fuse includes an oxidizing agent, so it can continue to burn even inside the body. And finally, at the end of the fuse is a powder mixture of iron oxide and aluminum. This is a substance that causes a thermite reaction. When ignited, it creates heat of over 3,000 degrees Celsius and burns violently.
Obtain information. Situation of corpse. Internals. So the corpse is fuel that goes off with even the slightest impact. A fuse and a substance that causes thermite. So what impacted the body that made it combust? Thinking back, I don't remember what caused it to happen. It just happened. What was the trigger? I don't remember anyone being near it.
The bottom part of the signboard is stuck pretty deep in there.
There's a bit of a curve at the tip. Kind of like a man's, you know what?
Couldn't you have compared it to a fish hook or something?
This game never... This game has no shame.
Well, it won't come out easily.
Gotta admire that.
Whoever stuck it in probably didn't want it pulled out.
Of course not.
Especially in this
Signboard
PC
would
world.
be useless unless it's standing.
Hold on a second. Rambling, I'm gonna miss details.
It's useless unless it's standing?
Let's not go there.
No, that's not what I meant.
Fibroid was stuck in the corpse, so it's difficult to remove. That's a big monitor.
Looks like it's there so the performers can check how they look on screen.
Camera. That body was shown to the entire world through his camera. Like that cattle. There's no electric cattle.
Maybe it's for having tea during breaks.
Anything there? No. Then why did he put it there? Okay, the quiz show set. Back of the set. There are a bunch of mannequins here. Set is full of dazzling lights.
These aren't good for much other than for show.
But why is it a fake? Okay. It's the podium used by the quiz show host. Nothing strange there. The MIB TV logo on a huge
The
monitor.
questions for the quiz also show up here too. Huh.
Not in there. It's the seat for the quiz show contestants. Anything weird? Okay. Okay, what haven't I checked? Confirm the status before the body combusted.
Like I mentioned yesterday, Jin's estimated time of death is 6 o'clock on February 9th. Based on the time this corpse appeared, it should be about 40 hours ago. Rigor mortis seems to be fading already. It's not completely gone yet, but the body has somewhat softened at this point. It should take more time to get to this stage if it's been on a rooftop in the winter. That's why I think this corpse was kept indoors, someplace warm.
Course of discovery situation. Rigor mortis was already fading, and the body had somewhat softened by the time it was found.
What's this? Getting a better look at it, it looks like something tied to his waist. It's like a spider's thread. No, even thinner.
My analysis concludes that this is a CNT, or carbon nanotube. Graphene sheets with the thickness of a single carbon atom. These were rolled into a cylindrical shape to make these nanotubes. The diameter is about 0.4 nanometers. A single nanometer is 1/1000th of 1 meter, so it's not visible to the naked eye.
What? But I can see it.
That's because this thread is made by bundling multiple CNTs. I've also enhanced your vision so you'd be able to see it. By the way, CNTs are extremely durable. They're elastic and hard to break, and it's said that their theoretical maximum tensile strength is 50 times that of steel. Anyway, where is the other end of the CNT connected?
Is that head of body I just dropped there?
That way. Over by that red lamp. What's this?
It's the light switch.
The CNT is tied to it.
So when the lights went off, CNT extended from the corpse was threaded through the ceiling beam and tied to the light switch. So that's why when the lights went out, then the body ended up there.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here.
The fix is in. Yes, someone wanted someone there at that spot for it.
Using the clues we've gathered so far, we should be able to solve the mystery.
You mean the mystery of how Jin's body appeared? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yep.
Truth reenactment. The truth reenactment allows you to find the truth with the information you have gathered. Answer Thomas' question with the best answer. Only by correctly answering your questions will the truth be reenacted.
Let's get on that now. First thing, about that power outage when the body appeared. Was it really just a power outage?
I was wondering about that too. The lights came back on way too quickly. Plus, if the power did go out, the stream should have cut out at the same time.
But the stream went on, no problem.
The fix
So
was in.
it wasn't an outage. The lights were switched off.
So how did the lights get turned off?
Well, I think I know what did it.
That's the switch that powers the lighting.
Yeah, let's not overthink this. Someone simply walked up and flipped this switch.
But no one was near the switch when the lights went out. Let's try to think of something else.
I mean, was someone looking? No one was around, huh? It's not like we could see from that angle. Let me try thinking outside the box. What if someone's buzzer did it? I forgot the order that they was in, that things were being answered.
The answer button by this contestant's seat is actually...
It's not a light switch.
But it could have been. I mean, could it have been set for a set number of hits? I recall them hitting it a few times.
An electric kettle?
Maybe if someone turned on this kettle while the studio was using its maximum amperage.
The breaker didn't trip. There must be some other way.
Still don't like that. Some saying someone wasn't they wasn't looking at the time. But then again, it had to be some way to turn it back on, that they flipped it back on.
There were bundled CNTs tied to the body. They were routed through the ceiling beams and onto the light switch.
But a dead body can't pull strings.
No, but it can fall. From the ceiling, I mean.
Now that you mention it, I thought I heard something hit the floor right after the lights went out.
The body fell from the ceiling and tugged on the CNT, which caused the light switch to turn off.
So someone would push the blood body from there, or use the like season pulley effect.
So on to the next question. The corpse was hidden up in the ceiling, right? Then how did it fall?
Wait, was that even enough room for someone to push it? And wouldn't someone be seen? That's the villains with damage. Over drop there, the rigor mortis.
The culprit used the mechanism of the body softening after rigor mortis. The body must have been placed up in the ceiling like a bridge between two beams. It would stay up there while the body is still stiff. But as time passes and rigor mortis lessens, the corpse softens.
And that's what made it fall down. Now,
Ticking
for the
time
final
bomb.
question. Why did the body explode and burn?
Well, that can be explained by using the X-ray mode. It's because of the contraption set up inside the body. The ignition agent combusted from the impact of the body hitting the ground.
Yeah, nothing touched it or came near it. It was the impact itself.
The fire went up the coiled fuse and onto the substance that triggered a thermite reaction. The substance was eventually ignited, causing a huge explosion.
So that interval between the fall and explosion was because of the time it took for the fire to reach the end of the fuse. I get it. It was hard to find traces of that trick because it was such an analog method.
Innovating way
All
to
right,
set up a
I think
bomb.
we're starting to figure things out here. So you can turn off this VR space now.
No, not yet. That was just a rehearsal. We still have the main show.
What do you mean?
We're recreating the culprit's actions.
Are you telling me to do that?
You're the only actor here, aren't you?
Actor?
Well, nice way to say butt monkey.
So, I'm Tama, the director and camera operator. Now that I'm in the director's chair, I'm not going to tolerate shoddy acting. So keep that in mind.
Are we recording something?
Of course we are. We're testing a theory here, so we need to create something that can be viewed objectively.
I have no idea what you're going on about.
Shut your stupid mouth, you third-rate bit part actor! Are you too much of a moron to figure this out without the director having to tell you everything?
But
Just zip it and play the culprit. If we're doing this, we're going for the Academy Award.
Academy? Like the nuts?
Enough! Let's get this started! Ready? Action!
God, he looks scared.
Hi! I'm, the culprit who killed Jin. Now, prepare to witness an amazing show featuring this corpse.
Not only is your acting amateurish, but I don't even understand what kind of character you're trying to play here.
I am an amateur.
Well, this is just the beginning, so I'll give you a pass for now. Let's start with the positioning of the body. Where and how was it placed?
Well, it was right here. The body was placed so it was hung like a bridge between two beams.
You can place it like this because it was stiff from rigor mortis.
Eventually, it's gonna soften.
So that's how they did the light trick.
Carbon nanotubes, CNT, were tied to the body. The CNT went up the beams and extended downward.
This is some Phoenix Wright shit.
Onto the light switch.
CNT is too thin to be seen with the naked eye, so no one noticed it.
No one would, no one would
Got it
see
all
it.
set up. Now I just need to wait for the rigor mortis to subside.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in character?
Boy! I sure hope the corpse gets softer soon!
Poor choice of words.
It needs to be soft and squishy! Like an octopus!
This scene makes no sense. I'm cutting it out.
You made me do it!
Oh, it makes sense if he was grave robbing or
And
some
after
shit.
time passed, rigor mortis began to subside.
Hey, if the game can do it, I can do it too. Yeah, that is Phoenix Wright type stuff.
The body falls, and the impact sets off the ignition agent inside it. The fire travels up the fuse line.
Soon after, a staff member turns on the lights.
Bam! A
Just
body
in time.
appears, as if it teleported in out of nowhere. Sometime later, the burning fuse inside the body reaches the explosives. And that is the truth behind the corpse's sudden appearance and explosion!
He even did a Phoenix Wright point.
Cut! Good work. I got some nice footage of the reenactment.
I still don't understand why the acting was necessary. It all makes sense now. That corpse didn't teleport here after all.
Of course it didn't. Though the culprit obviously wanted it to seem that way.
Half of a body just suddenly appearing out of nowhere. Just like the Philadelphia experiment. Someone went through all that trouble to make it look like something strange occurred.
Strangely enough, I actually, a couple hours ago, I went looking for that Philadelphia experiment. That is some freaky shit. I need to take my mind off that, cause I don't think I'd be able to go to sleep off seeing that.
I think they also wanted to draw as much attention as possible to that sign.
Free to free.
All so they could spread that QR video.
Well, I get it. The killer is Spamton. It takes a very aggressive advertiser to pull some shit like that.
The culprit must have wanted the body to fall during the live stream, right? It would have been pointless otherwise. But could they really predict when rigor mortis would dissipate so accurately?
The culprit didn't put the corpse up on the ceiling beams while it was completely stiff. It had to have been after the body had started to soften, just slightly. That way, they could estimate that the body would fall in a few hours or so. The stream was scheduled for a whole 6 hours. The culprit was fine as long as the body fell sometime during that period.
Why did the culprit blow up the corpse?
Their goal was to make it seem like a supernatural phenomenon. That's why they couldn't leave the CNT on the scene.
Because it would give away the trick?
Right.
So that's why they caused a thermite reaction and destroyed the CNT.
About the reason the corpse cross section was facing downward.
That body fell from the studio ceiling. If it fell sideways when it landed, the culprit's plans would have been ruined.
Yes, like you said, it would have been pointless unless the sign was standing erect. Just like a man's you-know-what.
Again with that joke? Besides, it is not useless when it's not erect.
Exactly.
What?
There was another purpose to the sign. It's the same reason darts and rockets have tails.
I get it. The cut surface would naturally face the ground because of that sign.
Mm-hmm.
It was meant to control the body's posture as it fell.
Make sure the piece falls where it needs to.
So, to wrap it all up, the culprit's motive was to
Deal with
make
it.
this
That's
seem
some
like a
other bitch.
supernatural phenomenon and to spread the QR video, right?
I don't know if that's all there is to it, but probably.
I swear, sometimes it's so tricky commentating go at the end. Sometimes you get cut off, or you cut them off. I'm trying really hard to find a balance here. The coping motive. Not trying to be obnoxious about it if I can avoid it. But I'm hoping for some shockers here, so this is more than worth doing face cam for the playthrough. Wait, make sure I got this in check. Yep, so spamming.
I wonder why Jin was chosen.
Who knows?
Where could his left side be?
It hasn't been found yet. Anyway, starting our search for the people who might have the intel we need is #1 rule of investigation, right?
Like who?
Jin's right half was up in the studio ceiling the whole time we were shooting the show. There must be someone who knew about it, or at least noticed it.
You mean... the director, Shinpei Wagai.
Right.
Where is he now?
I've tracked him down using his smartphone GPS. He's in Akihabara right now, at the Maid Cafe Sunfish Pocket.
Of course he is. Didn't he say that's where his girlfriend works? Yeah, let's do this again.
Worried about relationships?
I'm gonna randomly do it. Let's see what will happen then. Close my eyes.
Someone piss you off? I know you're working hard. So they literally say it behind your back, right? It's not a DM or a reply. You're searching for it yourself. You're going out and looking for it. Isn't that right? Why do you do that? Those who talk behind people's backs are the lowest of the low. You don't have to listen to those people. Just ignore what people say behind your back. If it was a DM or reply, use the mute or block function. If they continue to attack you from different accounts, report them. The world is shifting to punish anonymous shit-talking. First, wait for the laws to change. If you can wait, talk to me again.
Or get the fuck out the computer.
I'll hack them and expose them.
Hey, that'll be one hell of a deterrent in the future.
Did you record that TV show for me last night like I asked?
Yes, and I've already processed it so the girls appear naked. Worried about money? Talking about how to use assets?
General songs. How about effects?
I recommend crypto over stocks.
Tell that to the GPU miners.
Lend me your money and I'll give it back
Get
tenfold.
fucked, by the way.
No, 100-fold. If you're interested. This is my bank information.
And I don't care what anyone says. No, get fucked. Trying to sell people shit back 4 times its worth, its retail worth. You know what? Fine. If you didn't have a plan B or C like you're supposed to have in life, get fucked, miners. That's the game you chose to play. Not to be very negative, but I take a lot of pride in computer building, and that really fucked things up. Alright then. Now let's go to the sunfish pocket. Let it be known I have no problem with miners. I have a problem with people who put all their eggs in one basket. Alright, I somewhat don't like miners too. Screw me.
There he is.
Ah, shit.
Damn.
So much for those reflexes, huh? Is this gonna shoot up his girlfriend's wife? Oop.
Ryuki!
I didn't see the arrow. I thought it wanted me to click. Wow, and I got snaked. Wonderful. I swear I thought it told me to click. Well, that's one way to cause a breakup. Hey girl, I shot up your place of work. We still cool? We still babe? I'm gonna assume that I lets him do this.
Firing your gun in here? Are you insane? There are customers and staff in here.
My bad.
My bad. No. You say my bad when you step on someone's toe or you fart while they're eating. You don't say sorry when you fucking shoot your gun in a public place in a restaurant.
An apology is not gonna cut it.
Several people have called the authorities. The local police should be here soon.
He'll be fine. He's not black. Yeah, there I said it. I don't care.
Hey, can't you just let me go?
What?
I told you, my girl's pregnant, right?
Fuck you, care. You just shot up her place of work.
I can't go to jail. That's why I accepted his offer in the first place. I needed money to take care of my kid.
Accepted whose offer?
Some guy named Terror.
Terror.
I don't know his real name. Haven't seen his face or heard his voice either.
Ah, so you lead the mafia and you're still taking sketchy work. Is he street smart? Because he doesn't seem like it.
All my contact with him was through Nile.
What did he ask you to do?
He said,
I want to borrow your studio for an hour or so on the 10th before you start preparing for the stream. Do not let anyone near the studio during this time. That includes you. All you need to do is keep the entrance unlocked. That's all. I'll pay you 5 million if everything goes well. I'll pay you on the night of the 11th.
So me and the staff haven't met this terror guy at all.
Are you a dumbass?
I don't know what happened in the studio either. I had no idea that was gonna happen.
You knew something sketchy was gonna happen. What the fuck? You used to work for the Mafia. What the Yakuza? What the hell? Come to class 3A at Sekiba High. You'll get your money there.
Class 3A at Sekiba High.
Ryuki!
Yeah, let's go.
And now you're probably gonna get your ass whacked on top of everything. Because he's gonna assume you burned him or some shit. He knows. He should know how the game works. Oh, thank God.
The
Don't
director
care.
of Horodori Institute of Genetics.
Sweet dreams, bitch.
Chikara Horodori.
Yeah, not so much power there, huh? If you get there, you're just as bad as me.
No way. It can't be.
Nothing to be done. Yuki jumped into. Okay. Okay, Sean, February 12th, Tuesday, 10:15.
Mr. Date told me about this shrine. This place is so full of nature, just like Yoyagi Park. It's just calming here.
I see.
Tama, do you mind giving me some support?
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about Chikara's murder.
Are you sure you're okay, Ryuki?
No, don't think about it. He had it coming.
What do you mean?
I feel like all of this has been taking a huge mental toll on you.
Oh, now you're concerned that he's insane? All the abuse didn't do anything?
I'm fine. More importantly, can you recreate the crime scene for me? I just need to close my eyes, right?
Yeah, but... Fine. I'll play along. You are technically my master. I can't disobey your orders.
Thanks. Let's start then. It's perfect. It's just like the real thing.
I learned how to do 3D modeling in a correspondence course. Back when I was a student, my grandma told me I should learn a skill set.
It's a monitor use in class. The student's desk. Nothing that might lead to a clue. So what now?
Ryuki, can you not rub your face on it?
I'm not!
That's... He was... So he was murdered in a girls' school. Signed up here. That's right. It's the door to the classroom. Nothing suspicious about it, huh? There's always something suspicious about what's behind a teacher's desk. We all wondered about it. It's always sus. Now, main event.
Chikara's right side. The cross-section is stuck right onto the blackboard.
Oh, so we got the creative side of them. Start right onto the...
What's the estimated time of death?
Based on the time the body was discovered, that would make it about 4 hours ago.
So, around 8 p.m. on February 11th. Right around the time we were meeting with Tokiko.
Someone works fast.
I'm sorry, Ryuki. This might freak you out, but there's something I have to tell you. Will you hear me out?
What?
The thing is, this corpse is so cowardly that it has no guts!
What?
I know. That was so bad, the joke was over before I even said it. But I just had to do it! I mean, look, the corpse is completely missing its guts! I couldn't let this chance pass me by.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I go for the low. I go as low as I can sometimes too, no matter what. If you give me opportunity and you walk right into it, I'm gonna go for that joke. No matter how uncomfortable or awkward it makes everyone else. Fuck it. You only live once, right?
Looks like there aren't any other clues here.
The reason the corpse is on the blackboard is because it doesn't have eternal organs anymore. The open space inside the body has a lower pressure than the outside. It's similar to how suction cups work.
Well, satisfied? I checked the footage, but I didn't see anyone suspicious. Of course, that place is huge, so there are plenty of areas the security cameras don't cover.
Any cameras on campus?
None. Do you remember what Gen said? The security at Sekiba High is completely lacking.
Well, is it sexist to say it's a girls' school? I wouldn't expect much in the way of violence. Is Tara the culprit?
That's my assumption. I can't think of any other suspects.
Just who is this terror?
I wouldn't be having so much trouble if I knew that.
The second thought, wouldn't that be sexist against myself? While proposing that only men do this and attack schools? Well, I'll just leave that one alone then. We wouldn't be having so much.
It can't be Tokiko, can it?
Bitch is crazy. I didn't get the impression she wanted to kill someone.
Tokiko was with me at Chikara's time of death. And she was in Okinawa during the incident with Jin.
Yeah, but notice she sets these alibis up.
Yeah, at the very least, it seems unlikely that she did it personally.
But something has been bothering me. I feel like Tokiko is involved somehow. Chikara was a member of NICE, and he knew about Bats 490. That's not all. The appearance of Jin's corpse was made to seem like a paranormal phenomenon, as if the same thing from the Philadelphia experiment had happened.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation.
Yes. I still stand by that. She gives me that crazy bitch aura to her. Especially the way she was talking last time. But I don't think she's beyond hiring someone else to do dirty work. She seems like she has the connections to do it.
A false world created by a program.
And there is the whole coach shit too. Hey, coach do crazy shit for the leader.
Could she have done all this to give her claim credibility?
I don't know, but it's possible.
Yep, because it didn't have to be her. About the Nile message, Tara and Shinpei.
I think he was lying about the money. Terror probably wanted someone to find Chikara's body.
You mean he wanted Shinpei to find it?
Not necessarily. It might have been for the police. Terror might have predicted that someone from the police would contact Shinpei.
So basically that Shinpei was an idiot. Yeah, I can believe that. That's a safe assumption to make.
In any case, let's go see Tokiko. I have to talk to her.
If you're dumb enough to shoot up a restaurant, come on now. You can't be too bright in the first place. Especially your girlfriend's restaurant that she works at.
Understood. We've come this far.
Mm-hmm. Make sure I turn that.
I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
I've been expecting you. I thought you would be arriving soon.
What do you mean?
I mean, I knew you would come see me.
I bet that works on the guys every time. Finally, someone with less game than me. Love that song though.
The symbol of Knives, the non-Yupo X. There are 4
Nine,
unseen
nine,
X's
nine,
hidden
nine,
within.
nine, 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 nine.
They represent the truth of the world you live in. That is yet another meaning inside the non-Yupo X.
Hey, why don't you try doing that on your Tinder profile? See how much that gets you.
As you know, this is the President's office at the Nye's Japan branch.
The world is full of rubbish.
In fact, if I ever want to troll Tinder, I swear to God, I'll get up on there and be doing that shit.
Such things should all be washed away. That was my thinking when I designed this room.
You designed it.
Yes. The flow of water cleanses one's heart. Just like the flow of time.
Wait, did I follow that? Oh, crazy shit.
These aren't sunglasses. It's a fairy's black bra.
What a degenerate.
You wanna talk? anything suspicious about Tokiko. Yeah, let's ask this in front of her. Yeah, this will end well.
Not really. She's a kind woman. But I obviously wouldn't tell you even if I did know something. As her secretary, it's part of my job to protect her secrets.
Mamoru is an excellent employee who faithfully fulfills his duties.
Why don't you have a gun to his head?
I have complete trust in him.
I'm honored to hear that. I respect you from the bottom of my heart as well.
Gag.
About Chikara's murder.
I know of the incident, of course. However,
Yes, I know you have an alibi. We were here, having a conversation during the time of Chikara Horadori's death. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're completely innocent. You are the president of NICE. Surely you have plenty of subordinates who can do your bidding.
are you implying I ordered someone to kill him?
What you think?
It's a possibility.
And what would be my motive?
Cause it's Chikara?
Well...
Remember what Tokiko said. Chikara Horadori is an avid believer in the Order of Percent.
A subset of their organization that split off.
Their order and NICE are heading in completely different directions.
Perhaps NICE and the Order of Percent are hostile.
I see. You're suggesting there was a conflict between organizations. It is true that NICE and the Order of Percent have differing beliefs. However, we are not at odds with one another. Both organizations believe in the simulation theory. In that respect, we are comrades.
Yeah, well, Republicans, Democrats, and every other party ideally are supposed to be on the same side. But you see how that shit works out. Hey, do you know this dumbass who shoots up restaurants?
No, I don't.
Then do you know about Terror?
I've heard that name on the news, yes. This is about the culprit, is it not?
Yes, but...
I have absolutely no idea who it could be. I'm sorry I can't help you, but...
Well, definitely a president. Completely useless.
I've solved the mystery, Miss Shigure. Jin's right half didn't teleport. It was just made to seem that way. It should have been obvious when you think about it. Teleportation? It's impossible. We live in a simulation? This is a fake world created by a program? Impossible.
Don't question the cultists while you're in the cultist building.
Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. Just a ludicrous myth like UFOs, ghosts, and Kappa. I'm sure there are people who'd like to believe in these things. And there are groups who profit by making people believe.
Look, if you want to talk shit about the cult, do it outside, you moron.
Mr. Ryuki, it appears as though there's been some misunderstanding. We of NICE have nothing to do with this.
Are you sure about that? All the pieces would fit together if NICE is the one that made the QR video. The falsified paranormal phenomenon, what was written on the signboard, it all advances your agenda. Could it be that you wanted to spread the QR video by showing that sign along with the corpse on stream?
At the same time, it's like a convenient setup in them being a scapegoat.
As I've told you, we are not the ones who made the QR video. What is the purpose of the QR video in the first place? Are you saying there is some message urging people to join NICE in it?
What do NICE and the Order of Percent believe in?
We are living in a simulation, a false world. And from this false world, we seek emancipation. That is what Nyes believes.
If you even got out the simulation, would you like what you see then? That means ignorance is bliss. You're better off where the hell you are.
On the other hand,
Especially since where you are.
We are living in a simulation, a false world. But they wish to remain imprisoned within it forever.
Forever?
Oh, they don't want to get out.
Mr. Ryuki, have you ever played an open-world game where you play as a criminal?
A game that lets you rob, murder, blow things up, leave a trail of debris wherever you go. An absurd, heinous game where you can freely commit all sorts of horrible crimes.
I've never played anything like that, but I know what you mean.
I played it for I played the real awesome game that did that. It was 10 years. I played it for 10 years straight. It's called Chicago, Illinois. Alright, I'll stop.
Then you can understand. If this is a false world created by someone, then the Order of Percent believe they can do whatever they wish.
Wait.
To them, this place is a true utopia. A dream world where they're allowed to do anything they want with no real consequences.
That's why they want to live here forever?
Oh, so they're crazier than you are.
Exactly.
I get it. That's why Chikara was researching immortality.
In theory, using purge, even immortality is achievable. The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality. What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
About Chikara's research on immortality.
I am aware that Chikara was very particular about immortality. However, I will say one thing. One must not believe in eternal youth. Eternal youth is a lie. By the way, Mr. Ryuki, do you remember what you said earlier? Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense.
And this is the part where the cult kills you.
That is clearly false. The simulation theory is not occult. It falls within the realm of science.
Isn't that what cults say?
In fact, many esteemed scientists have given serious thought to the matter.
Are they members of the cult?
The theory was originally proposed by a Swedish philosopher. However, the concept has been around since long ago, even as far back as the days of Plato and Zhuangzi. This world may be an illusion. At least, there is no way to prove it isn't an illusion.
Granted.
There are great people throughout history who have held such ideas.
But there's no way to prove it is an illusion either, is there?
Hey, it's granted.
No, there is plenty of science to support it. The holographic principle, theory of relativity, the measurement problem in quantum theory can also be considered proof.
There's more stuff I might want to look up. Alright, maybe I should break it down, but she'd probably be a biased perspective on it. The holographic principle.
Even light cannot escape a black hole. I'm sure you've heard this before. Information is the same. It cannot escape a black hole. It's known that the amount of information trapped in this way is not derived from the volume of the black hole, but the surface area. Considering this, you can conclude that information in a three-dimensional space is stored in the boundary of its two-dimensional surface. In other words, all information stored in this universe is encoded in a single flat plane, just like a hologram. Regarding gravity and other physical processes, they can be completely accounted for through the laws of physics defined by the boundary surface. Let's take a character from an action game, for example. When that character falls, you may think he was pulled to the ground by gravity. However, gravity does not actually exist in the game world, only code that was written in the program. The character's body is merely made to show as if it fell based on its code.
You think this world is the same?
The holographic principle is not a theory, it is a principle.
Look, if game devs made this world, then I guess the whole half-assed and half-finished game thing that's been going around for years now, I guess it applies to the world at large now, does it? Because some of these devs really fucked up the world.
It has already been mathematically proven.
Is a principle.
I'd like to ask you one thing. Beings that are far more intelligent and advanced than we humans.
Question. Okay. The Swedish philosopher's claim.
Do you believe a civilization of such beings exists anywhere in this world? And by this world, I mean all possible worlds in the entire universe, including those outside of our own.
Well, somewhere out there, probably.
I agree. Taking that into consideration, we're left with three possibilities. 1. Civilization hasn't reached a level of technology advanced enough to create a simulation that can't be distinguished from reality. 2. Civilization has reached a level of technology advanced enough to accomplish this, but it hasn't for some reason. 3. Civilization has reached that level of technology and has no strong reason not to use it. Therefore, they've proceeded with creating an intricate simulation. Which of these do you think is most likely?
Are you saying it's 3?
She's asking you.
That is what a famous Swedish philosopher believed, at least. He further explains, that civilization must have run simulations millions or even trillions of times. In which case, it would make sense to believe our world would be included in one of those simulations.
You're saying it's far more likely that we're one of the countless simulated worlds, rather than a world that exists in the one and only reality. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Additionally, the simulation in the real world may be a simulation itself. Kind of like a Marderska doll. Just as you know, I'm not saying I believe the simulation theory. The simulation theory isn't too credible because of this Marderska aspect. Marderska, I'm sure, hope I pronounced that right. Marderska aspect.
Say this world really is a simulation. Then that would mean a computer or something that's running the simulation exists somewhere, right? But it doesn't seem realistic that everything that happens in the universe could be derived by calculation.
Yes, you are right. However, there is no need to calculate every phenomenon. Only what observers see and experience. Take the measurement problem in quantum theory. It explains the inexplicable phenomenon observed in the double-slit experiment.
Double slit.
Quantum matter appears as particles when observed, and as waves when not observed. For the latter, its position cannot be specified because it exists as a stochastic wave. Therefore, it must be calculated and processed as the entire wave, and is impossible to reduce. The faster an object moves, or as the effects of gravity increase along with the increase in mass, time progresses slower, as I'm sure you know.
And that's related to processing speed?
Yes. When the load during calculation is increased, a phenomenon akin to a processing failure occurs.
The load during calculation is increased.
That is why nothing can exceed the speed of light. The calculation wouldn't be able to catch up if acceleration is infinite.
Let me explain the double slit experiment. We shoot a ray of light toward a board with two slits with a screen behind it. This causes the rays to be distorted to look like stripes. This is because the light has the property of a wave. Then what would happen if we shot light molecules one at a time? The light molecules will show up as a dot on the screen. By continuously doing this, the stripes reappear. Why is this? The light molecules are only being shot one by one, so the board shouldn't have an effect. I almost spit out my mouth. The next part of this experiment was done using a detection device to see which slit the molecule went through. This caused the stripes to disappear, and only two lines appeared on the screen. Isn't that interesting? When it's not being observed, they appear as waves. But as soon as you try to observe it, they appear as lines. This is the gist of the detection problem in molecular theory. So is that what would have happened with Schrodinger's cat when they wasn't observing it? I don't know if they ever opened the box to see if the cat was dead or not. I forgot if they actually did. That's a nice one.
I see. Then let us leave it at that. In any case, there is no denying that the simulation theory is true.
I am at that.
But unlike Chikara, I have no interest in the concept of immortality. Because my objective is to tear at the seams of this world and emancipate us all.
To what? She's damning herself to a Hamlet situation. Sure, either free yourself, but do you actually want to see what's outside of this? What if it sucks and you're better off in the simulation? Damn, she has crazy eyes. And it's not that hot yandere look either.
So you mean dying?
No.
Yeah.
Death and emancipation are completely different. I have no desire to commit suicide.
Whatever you say.
Though I would be fine with dying at any time.
Because this world isn't real.
There is that, yes. However, there is another reason. If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself. We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles, like reincarnation, or even...
And there you go. That's something to chill up my fucking spine, I ain't gonna lie.
bringing someone who has already passed back to life.
Has this woman lost it?
I would get the fuck up out of there.
Ryuki, you were right. There's clearly a lot of reasons to be suspicious of Tokiko.
Yeah. Let's check with Wingsync.
Crazy ass bitch is gonna give me nightmares, I swear. Just gonna have that yandere shit out of nowhere. Well, my own damn fault. I knew she was crazy. I should have seen it coming.
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
What is this?
Time remaining. 4:30.
Looks like Tokiko is blackmailing someone.
What is it she saw?
I don't know. This is as far as we can get through Wingsync.
Then...
Yes, let's get a deeper look into her mind. Using a regular sync.
Do you really want to go inside that crazy ass? How did they do? They knocked her out, arrested her or something?
Ryuki, just to confirm, you did get permission, right?
They drugged her, didn't they?
Yes, she accompanied me voluntarily and...
No, I meant from boss.
I haven't seen Boss. She wasn't in the control room.
It's fine. I'll be sure to talk to her later.
I don't think this is a good idea. Besides, you don't look so good, Ryuki.
I'm fine, so please.
Why are they so concerned? They already knew he was kind of wacky.
I need more leads to solve this case.
But you... Oh, fine. I'll help you for now, but I won't be held responsible. Deal?
That's false ass concern.
Look, Ryuki, please just don't cause any problems. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. I absolutely need you to follow this rule.
Yes, understood.
Okay then, let's begin.
Yeah, you don't want to be stuck in a crazy girl's mind.
I wonder if this is the Nye's president's room. It's really white, though.
Let's make an acronym poem with the letters for Nyes.
Where the hell is this coming from?
N.
Okay. N. Not that I know why.
A.
A. angry. Incoming?
Not incoming.
Shingu River Ray.
Not that I know why. Angry incoming Shingu River Ray. The Shingu River Ray. Such a kind animal.
Angered by humans polluting waterways, I guess. SOMNIUM
Scan activate. Interlock 1, 2, 3. Stare into Tokiko's abyss. I don't want it. I said when Tokiko was threatening someone. By peeking into her mind's abyss, you might discover something.
This is such a quiet place. So empty and blank.
Maybe that's Tokiko's mental state. Pretty eccentric. Hopefully we can find something here.
Looks like we can only interact with that ripped up book.
Right. Let's investigate.
I got a bunch of bodies hidden in some special place. Oh, excuse me, followers.
A book of nice teachings. Why is it ripped in half?
Does it say anything?
Yeah, just one phrase. The intersection between the warp and weft.
Section between the warp and weft.
The rest is ripped off.
I remember Tokiko saying something like that.
The intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the seam can occur. Right?
I wonder what she meant by that.
Who knows? Why don't you join NICE to find out? Anyway, that's about all that we can get from this book.
All of blank into blank, and the blank are blank to blank. Decipher the book and find the scene.
When did this get here? This wasn't here earlier.
What does it say?
That's where the seam can occur. Combining it with the book from earlier, the intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the seam can occur.
That's exactly what Tokiko said. If it's coming out in her somnium, it must hold some significance.
That's just what we saw in the wink sink.
Ooh. Is this what happens when she presses the black button? That was off-putting. Tossing. Decipher the book. All of blank into her writing, and the blank are blank to blank.
I can't really make out what happened, though. I did see Gen, I think.
It was just really chaotic.
Maybe the key to solving this somnium has to do with what we found in the Nye's book.
The intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the scene can occur. That will help us? I don't know about that. I don't see how that will help us right now.
I don't think it's completely unrelated, but...
The next suspicious thing is...
Do you see anything?
Not really. Seems a lot deeper. It was pretty shallow earlier.
Let's dive in.
What? Dive? Here?
Yeah. Where else would I be talking about?
But it's really deep. And red. What if there's an angry Shingu River Ray in there?
Enough with the complaining. You don't even need to breathe. It'll be fine. Go for it.
Fine. Why do you always gain this weird confidence during syncs?
Underwater movement. You can swim around underwater. Underwater movement will also progress time. Of course it will.
That was surprising. All of a sudden, we're out of the water.
We fell from up there.
But we ended up in the same room. Oh look, the book again.
Let's check it out.
This one's not ripped. Just another single phrase. Where the black light gathers, sadness is born.
Where the black light gathers. Whoa, skulls? Why is Tokiko thinking about this?
Wait, I sense something.
What is this thing?
Huh. They're not doing anything. With this and the skulls, this is getting really creepy all of a sudden.
Maybe that's the black.
Oh, you're gonna be like that now.
Let's just search the room for now.
Yeah, if we can't find anything, we'll reread the book and think through our options again. A small skull.
Maybe a child's?
I can't confirm that, but most likely.
Let's check the others too.
All the blank into the writing and the blank are strongly tied to these teachings.
This one is bigger and misshapen.
Again?
He looks like he's in pain. Why?
Huh?
Dang, you just got Medusa.
Disappeared.
Yeah,
I
some
wonder what the
freaky
relationship
shit.
between Tokiko and Gen is.
What was that?
Ryuki, you okay?
That was some
Oh,
freaky shit.
Yeah.
Looks like the book was the hint. Where the black light gathers, sadness is born.
After the sync, we need to ask Tokiko about Gen.
Tokiko has blank and blank, blank, blank within blank.
Did you see that? It became Shoma for a split second. Maybe Tokiko is related to him as well.
Why Shoma? Tama, make chase! Throw yourself in the water!
You make it sound like I'm committing suicide. Okay, here I go.
I'm surprised Japan can even make any references to suicide, considering. It's like, you probably wouldn't want to talk about it.
It's the same room again. But this time, the room itself is underwater too.
If this is the same as earlier, there has to be something related to Shoma.
Okay, back up. What's the clip?
It says, where the water and ideas flow, love is born.
More metaphors, huh? It must be some kind of hint, like last time. It's a hand. And this.
The non-upal X symbol.
I remember Tokiko mentioning it.
I'm curious about the water and ideas flow part.
Anyway, let's check inside.
Yeah, if we get stuck, we can read the hint again and figure it out.
All of her ideas are poured into her writing, and the blank are strongly tied to those teachings. Water and ideas flow. First one I think is here.
How should I check? High five?
When in Rome. How about making
Doing
the
the
same
same
hand
sign.
sign? No reaction.
Maybe we're doing it to the wrong thing.
Tama, hit the others with it!
I'm sorry. What did you say, Ingrate?
Sorry. Could you please try it on the others, please?
Blank, it seems Tokiko's blank.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes remaining.
The water flow and ideas meet.
Nothing is happening.
Maybe this isn't anything.
Digging deeper, it seems Tokiko's. And ideas meet. Jazzy.
Where the water and ideas flow, love is born. What does where the water and ideas flow mean?
This room is submerged, so maybe the water has a current to it. Kinda like those lazy rivers at water parks.
I've never been to one.
Oh, right. Sorry. Anyway, I figure the water must be going somewhere.
So if we go with the flow,
Well, it's the only hint we have. Let's figure out where the water goes.
All of her ideas are poured into her writing. and the rules of this dream are strongly tied to those teachings. Oh, it changes there, didn't it? Trying to figure it out without just blindly guessing. Here. It looks like it was flowing right there.
It lit up.
This world is a lie. Do you understand?
Was that Tokiko's voice?
It sounded like she was talking to someone.
Takako has blank, blank, and blank, blank completely within blank. So the flow comes from the sign, the 9, noticeable X.
Too bright.
It's settled. You will follow my orders.
Tokiko's voice again.
I wonder who she's talking to. She can't be talking to herself.
I already established she's fucking crazy. Would you really be surprised? And that's coming from someone who goes on ramblings to themselves alone in their apartment. Let's see. Do you need first?
4 minutes remaining.
Wait a sec. I remember seeing it there when it turned blue. Is this it? No.
Nope. Nothing is happening.
Maybe we do the hand signs.
Maybe. Do you trust my intuition?
Okay.
Digging deeper, these Takahos thoughts are more clear. Yeah, I saw. Oh, that's why I saw the flow. Nope.
No reaction.
Try doing it longer. Maybe the amount of time makes a difference.
Let's inspect the other things first.
What are we doing wrong?
If we don't know, we should check the book again. Where the water and ideas flow, love is born. So if we ride the current, it'll take us somewhere.
Looks like the water flows to...
The desk. Shouldn't it flow to the desk? From there to there. So it should go from the desk. And there.
These 3 spots.
So we need to do something with the hand signs there?
Yeah, guess so.
Got thrown off when it was turning blue at that one spot.
Let's check those 3.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, oh, I missed that one.
Let's transcend this world together.
Wait, she must be talking to...
Ryuki, look! Outside the window.
Shoma?
There was skulls there. Did she kill the kid?
What's going on?
So she does have a relationship with Shoma.
Maybe what we heard earlier was for Shoma too.
Love is born.
Let's think about it later. Look at that. It looks painful.
I have a bad feeling about this. Follow it.
Yeah, 'cause you don't have to. That has lost. Blank, and blank resides completely within blank. Alright. Oh shit, I'm running out of time.
It's the same room again, but vertical?
This is really messing with my sense of balance. How far does this room even go?
Another book. Hopefully this is the last.
Yeah, 'cause I am running out of freaking time.
It says, when the eyes are met, death is born.
Death? Tokiko is getting more and more suspicious.
Maybe our focus should be on Nice.
When the eyes are met, death is born.
The book and an eyeball.
Do you think that's what is meant by eyes are met?
Maybe it's talking about me.
You are an eyeball. Tama, why don't you lock eyes with it?
Are you trying to kill me? It said death is born.
Then, when the eyes are met is...
You have 3 minutes left. Get it together, Ryuki.
The eyes are met.
A big eyeball. What is going on inside her head that would make this appear?
Like I said, that old woman is crazy. So what's it gonna be?
Let's flip it.
Spin.
That's not right.
When the eyes are met, death is born. So, what do we need to meet? The Red Book. This book is closed. I'm gonna open it. There are eye symbols on the left and right pages.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
It might be related to when the eyes are met, death is born.
Takako has lost blank, and her mind resides completely within.
An eyeball.
I'm gonna choose the timey. Flip it. Make it aim up.
Is this what eyes meeting means?
Thought so.
It's a red book of nice teaching.
It has an eye symbol.
It's filled with eyes.
Equals 10. That'll make it work. It's times 2. Okay, that one causes us x2. Wait a sec. That one's going to that one. Anything that can intercept it. I'm getting disoriented. Oh shit, I am disoriented. The eyes met. But how does the connection... I gotta get the connections... more connections going?
An eyeball. A cloak. Open. There are 2 eyes. Ryuki, if you're stuck, why don't you read the first book again?
The color has lost all sense of enemies, and our mind resides completely within blank. Wait, let me try.
When the eyes are met, death is born. The eyes must be referring to those eyeballs.
Maybe we need to point them at each other.
That's what I'm trying to do, but I'm disoriented.
And there was that red book, right? It looked important.
According to what we've learned so far, everything in the room has something to do with the words in the books. So the hint here has something to do with eyes.
If we get the eyes to meet, death will be created.
I wonder what'll happen. Let's check the book and eyeballs.
Okay. Let me get this a shot.
Ryuki, less than 2 minutes left.
A red book.
Be careful.
If we turn it around, something will happen. Do it!
Let's see.
And there.
No, it's not facing anything.
Nothing is happening.
Huh? That worked?
Huh? You were the one who said to do it.
Flipping, I thought he'd like... I'm disoriented. I thought he'd turn it the other
Huh?
way.
So?
Huh?
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 I'm sorry.
Because lost all sense of emotion in her mind resides completely within nirvana. I'm disoriented. Let me try to get us a try and not get help. Okay.
A closed book.
I'm gonna turn it around.
Oh, I was trying to open it
Nothing
now.
is happening.
Turn it around again.
Turning it around.
And back to how it was.
Huh? What are we even doing right now?
Fucking up.
A closed book.
I was trying to open it and I completely fucked up.
I'm gonna open it. There are eye symbols on the left and right pages.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
It might be related to when the eyes are met, death is born.
Okay, okay. Can I still pull this off?
A closed book.
Is this gonna work? I don't know. I'm still disoriented and I can't tell. Oh,
Open. There are two eyes. Ryuki, if you're stuck, why don't you read the first book again?
A closed book.
wait, why the hell isn't it open anymore? Thought they'd stay open.
An eyeball.
Hold on a second.
Spin.
There we go.
I set the eyes to face each other.
I made another one.
A red book.
So, can't they
Closed.
face each other? Open?
I'm gonna open it. There are eye symbols on the left and right pages.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
It might be related to when the eyes are met, death is born.
You can't get them to... Wait, you can't get these to face each other? That one's open. I don't get it. Why?
A closed.
It'll be 5 either way.
I'm
Am I
gonna
missing
turn it
something?
around.
Let me...
Nothing is happening.
Turn it around.
Turning it around.
Oh
And
no,
back
that's the
to how it
same
was.
one.
Huh?
That's a waste of time. Ugh, I am so disoriented. Wait.
A red book.
Oh,
How about this?
It's just a cover.
Nope, nothing is happening.
no. Thought it. I keep thinking it turned the other way. My dumb
Red
ass so disoriented. Okay, we didn't stay. It's not staying where
You
it
have
is.
less than a minute left. Hurry!
Reminding me of the first game now. Okay, how do I match the books though? Oh, yeah.
When the eyes are met, death is born. Maybe we just need to direct the sight lines to each other.
Yeah, set them opposite each other.
Yes,
That and that one.
The red book had an eye symbol on the left and right pages. What about that?
If we touch the pages, wouldn't that be eyes meeting?
So you think we should close the book?
Yeah, that might be what it means.
So change the direction of the eyes and close the book. Got it.
Wow, that took a lot. I can't. Yeah, you should be cost a lot. My dumbassery didn't help. Huh.
30 seconds left.
A red book.
Cut in here.
Got it.
Second.
So, did we make the eyes meet?
Yeah, timies with negative effects. Yeah. Negative timies spend time and are forced to be used. Get one, so be careful. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. What their eyes should be meeting. What the hell?
A red book.
10 seconds. God damn it.
Got it.
This should do it.
Ah, still not enough. Death.
A new book.
When the eyes are met, death is born. Death. Tama, let's check that out too.
It's a new book of nice teachings. This time, it's closed.
Holy shit, it's forcing me to use 9?
Huh? A mirror? What was that?
So many people. What is Tokiko thinking?
Oh shit, still not enough. I don't even... Do I really even have enough to get there? that makes things a little faster. At least I didn't have to swim.
So you want me to dive in again?
And I do.
Tama, go!
Ryuki, you're out of time!
Holy shit. Holy shit, please
I
end.
was gonna fall forever.
Holy shit. Did I just do it at the last possible second?
You got some balls, Tama.
Thanks.
Uh,
But there's nothing here.
Doesn't look like we can learn anything here.
Hmm? That's...
doesn't
At the
count if
end
this is the
of an
last thing.
incomplete world, truth is born.
The end of it.
That's...
Manipul X. There's something there.
Let's go.
Oh, hell no. If I have to reach for it. Oh, hell no.
It's almost time, Ryuki.
Huh? Already? We haven't even gotten close to the truth. Tokiko.
God damn it. What was the point of that? I thought that was the last one that wouldn't count. Mental Link 2 unlocked. Ugh. Remaining retries. Let's try from 2.
So she does have a relationship with Shoma.
Maybe what we heard earlier was for
God
Shoma too.
damn it.
Love is born.
Let's think about it later. Look at that. It looks painful.
I have a bad feeling. Follow it.
God fucking damn it. Ugh, and I was already sorry as it is, and I gotta do this bullshit again. Would have been nuts if I pulled that off at the last millisecond.
It's the same room again.
How far does this...
Another book. Hopefully this is the last.
It says... With
Death.
maybe our... The book and an eyeball.
Do you think that's what is meant by I?
Maybe.
You are
Right.
then.
Huh, this
You have 3 minutes left. Get it together, Ryuki.
fucker. Take a look at the eyes.
A big eye.
Like I said, that old woman is... So what's it...
Oh, time it. -10.
And spin. I set the eyes to face each other.
Fuck. Hope that's enough time. Closed.
It's a red book of nice teachings.
It has an eye.
It's fit.
-10 no matter what. So I'm better off with 5. Or, yeah, 1 second.
If we turn it around.
Oh shit.
And
God damn it. That's on me.
nothing is happening.
I gotta be getting
That
tired.
worked?
It's like 4 a.m. here. Yeah, 4:30.
Huh? You were the one who said to do.
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? I'm sorry.
Did this shit again. I gotta be getting tired.
A red book.
Fine. I'm just having my dumbass moments as it goes on. Close.
Got it.
Fuck.
This should do it.
Okay.
A red book.
Close. I'm forced to take 10.
Got it. So, did we make the eyes meet? An eyeball.
Holy shit. Minus.
Is this what eyes meeting means?
A new book.
When the eyes are met. Tama.
Oh shit. I think it's enough.
It's a new book of nice teachings. This time, it's closed. Huh? A mirror.
I'll let it play again. I want to see what the hell is going on here. But how do you skip? Skip is RT. Oh, right, sure.
What was that?
So many people. What is Tokiko thinking?
want me to dive in again?
Tama, go!
Thought I was gonna fall forever.
You got some balls, Tama.
Thanks. But there's nothing here.
Doesn't look like we can learn anything here.
Hmm? That... At the end of an incomplete world, truth is born.
Okay, I didn't notice that. Her eye bleeding? That's some eerie.
That's...
Manipul X.
No.
There's something there.
Let's go.
Ryuki, less than 2 minutes left. Be careful.
You gotta be kidding. It's not even... Oh shit, I had no chance. How the fuck you gonna do this in normal then? That's a lot of wasted time. Holy shit. What the fuck? How they want me to do this? There we go.
I'm going to open it.
I had no fucking chance of doing that at the last minute.
Is it some kind of planning sheet? It says nirvanA Initiative.
He's at the thing. She's at the thing.
The nirvanA Initiative.
No good. There's too much blacked out.
Come on. Isn't there anything else?
Ryuki, we're almost out of time.
Wait. Try reading more of it.
Computer, please.
I found a mysterious planning document. Go. Yuki Chanta too.
Miss Shigure, I've taken a look inside your mind. Using this machine.
Alright. That would be a good time to quit. Because that failure wore me out. Alright then, there we go. Thanks so much for watching with me. I am really intrigued by this, and I still am. But that SOMNIUM drug. That was part of my own fault, and all those dumbass moves. But what can you do? At least I got through it. In one sitting. But either way, thanks so much for watching. And this has been NPC see. Have a good one.